G'day fellow moto vloggers, Bandit Nev on Smokey the Suzuki Bandit. Well, it was suggested that I should say Smokey the Bandit. I quite like Smokey the Suzuki Bandit, just like I used to say on Ruby the Suzuki Bandit. Yeah, so I thank you all for the suggestions, but the winner of the naming competition and the person who's going to get thousands and thousands of new subscribers is O2 Big Kev. Yes, the man himself on his Suzuki V-Strom. Yeah, so well done, Kev, and just look at your subscriber hits and you'll find that you'll have thousands more in the not too distant future. Oh dear. So you won the shout out, but whether you get thousands or not, I don't know, but you might get one or two. Yeah, so what's new? Well, I have done this vlog before a couple of days ago, but I was having microphone issues and I wasn't prepared to upload a video with scratchy microphone noise, so I decided to wait and do it again. I wanted to do it before I went into hospital, but weather and time permitting didn't let that happen. Now, if you've been following my channel, you'll know that I've been having treatment on the bladder cancer and all that sort of thing, and at the moment I've got 3 treatments to go. Well, 2 now, because I've already just had one on Wednesday, and it's called a maintenance BCG, which means that if there's anything left over, microscopic cells or anything left over, the BCG gets rid of them. So that's why you have a maintenance BCG. And I was talking to my nurse, Narelle, who is my urology nurse, which does all the BCGs where I go. And I said to her, I asked her a question. Is it mainly men who get this bladder cancer? And she said yes, at the moment it is, but being the way society is at the moment, the smoking of women who smoke and that are a lot more than what they used to be, and working in industrial areas, it is a bit more common. And it's going to become more prevalent because of the environment that women are working in and their smoking habits. But she said yes, at the moment it is mainly males that have smoked and or been in like industrial areas where there's chemicals and that sort of thing. And I happened to mention to her that back in the day when I was younger, I used to pick fruit on fruit blocks and work in a packing shed. I did that as well, and they used to spray all sorts of stuff on the vines and on the trees and all that sort of thing. So a friend of mine was telling me that he had bladder cancer about 10 years ago, and he lives at Rimac, and he said that the doctor said to him that the percentage of people that get it up there is a lot higher than anywhere else, and he attributes that to the chemicals that they're using on the blocks and spraying on the weeds and all that sort of thing. So yeah, not the best, but well, you don't know these things back then. You didn't know what they were going to do. So if there's anything else I can think of, I'll let you know. And I'll continue the ride. I'm always forgetting something to say. I'll continue the ride, and if I remember, I'll put it in here. Yeah, folks, it's been another thing I've been wanting to ask for a long time. I was just wondering whether you like, as you're going through like twisties or things like that, do you prefer leaning to the left or to the right? Or doesn't it really bother you either way? It doesn't really mean any difference to you? Well, in my case, I love the leaning to the left a lot more than leaning to the right. I don't know why, but I do. So, folks, you riders out there, what do you prefer? Or, like I said, doesn't it worry you? Left or right, doesn't matter. Yeah, and I also want to mention that they have changed the system at the hospital since I was there last January, where they give you the BCG and you go and lay down on a bed, and you lay on one side for 15 minutes, on the other side for 15 minutes, on your stomach for 15 minutes, on your back for 15 minutes, and then you get up and you do a little bit of walking around or pottering around the area that you're in, and after the 2 hours you can go home. Well, that's all changed. They now do a BCG and you go home, because they're saying that as you're walking around or doing whatever you're doing, it's pretty much getting around your bladder anyway. And I did notice that where the area was that I used to go and have a bed with my name on the wall, that there's patients in there now, you know, the overnighters or whatever. So, well, maybe they've decided, yeah, we could use the beds and go with the way that Europe does it, and the 2 hours that people have to stay in the hospital after the BCG is no longer. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. And also I normally put up an Instagram photo, but I just didn't have time. I was in, had the BCG and turfed out. So yeah, I didn't have even time to take a picture and put it up to Instagram to let everyone know that I've started the maintenance BCG. So yeah, I did remember a couple of things that I forgot to say, so I've said them now. So this is Bandit Nev on Smokey, the Suzuki Bandit, bidding you all very, 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 very safe riding, and until next time, cheers for now.